Hello and welcome to another episode of Gilbert's Economics. Today we're going to be talking about the inequality of salary versus minimum wage from 2019 right up to 2025. That covers around about 5 years to today's date-ish. Anyway, here we go. So minimum wage in 2019, after 40 hours a week, most people do 37 and a half, but we're going to go with 40 hours a week, right? £17,000 a year-ish. That's what you would have, okay, before tax. Salary was 24,000, which meant there was around about a £7,000 gap between minimum wage and the average salary of 24,000 in 2019. As of today, in 2025, minimum wage is £25,835. Average salary is £27,000. Now, the salary that I'm referencing before you bite my head off is a chef. Now, I chose a chef because they work extremely long hours and they work hard. And it's hard work, especially this summer. It's stressful, there's a lot of pressure, and it's non-stop. Non-stop. They're running around and they have to think about 101 things. They might burn food or whatever, right? And they've got to please customers. Things coming back to the kitchen, all that stress that they get. So minimum wage is 25,835, 27,000 for a salaried chef, which they tend to work more than 40 hours as well. They go and do prep, they go and do work, and I'm hoping some chefs will see this and comment in the comment section and verify what I'm saying. Some may get more than 27,000. This is literally an average, but based on 2019 to 2025, chefs are £7,000 worse off in terms of the rise in wages. So minimum wage to salary, £7,000 gap. Now it's a 1,500 quid gap. That's a big gap. It's not even 1,500 quid. It's a bit less than that. So it's not good, is it? You know. So when you think about it, chefs. If I get the exact number here, if I scroll down, chefs are 1,200 quid. 1,200 quid better off than minimum wage. And it's here in black and white. Not many people are talking about this. This is actual facts. If you do the math, you'll figure it out. So, and this isn't just chefs, by the way. This is so many people that are salaried. And not only that, you'll notice that salaries are coming down on Indeed. When you look at all the job sites, what would be 32, 33, they now go 29, 30. The reason for that is there's around 4 to 5 million people looking for work. Now, there's about 3 million unemployed. We know that. But there's a lot of people that are working a dead-end job or a job that they hate, and they are looking for other jobs, and they're always applying for the next big opportunity, but they never quite get it. So there's actually a big shortfall when you look at it. And because of that, because there's only 700,000 jobs, by the way, available, yeah? At any given moment, you can Google it, you can see for yourself. So they can see that, employers know it. So what would be a good salary nowadays? It might have been 32, 33,000, and this is proven across the board. They dropped them. So what you really should get in the difference between minimum wage and a salary is no longer there. So a job that should be like 32, 33,000, they're going at 29, 30, and people will still do them because they're desperate. People want to get back to work. So they're taking advantage of it. The job market is completely screwed. And this is one of the reasons why a lot of people are going on about, I'm leaving the UK. Because it is just, yeah, it's terrible. I mean, my friend has literally just got himself a job in France, believe it or not. And I think he's getting 44,000 euros. For the same job here, he was looking at, I think he said he was coming out, I think he said after tax 30. So maybe he might have been on 36. It's only a slight increase, but he's got accommodation over there. So his accommodation's included. So if you factor that in, he's doing exactly the same job, which is photography, but he's getting paid, you know, more, and he's got his accommodation. So when you think of it like that, and he keeps sending me photos and all the rest of it and videos showing off by the beach. If you're watching this, James, screw you, mate. So yeah, ultimately, I can understand why a lot of people are going abroad, working there, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just wanted to point this out. I just felt like nobody else has mentioned it. I haven't seen another video done on it. I know this is a quick brief. This took me about an hour or so just to quickly check it, research it, make sure the numbers are correct, make sure it's factual, and then present it to you guys and let you see the facts. But yeah, so if you're salaried, unfortunately, you're worse off than the minimum wage guy was. That makes sense? Like, in terms of inflation, you're way behind. So, yeah, maybe that's something you need to speak to your boss about. If you're an asset to the company, you need to put your foot down and say, if you want me to continue cooking this food, I want an extra couple of grand because I'm worse off than I was in 2019, technically, because all prices have gone up. Everything's gone up. A loaf of bread, £2 nearly now. As you all know, we don't normally have a sponsor on this channel, but we've got a sponsor. Dingles Dinghies, based in France, are sponsoring this video. So, if you are in need of getting to the UK, they've got dinghies available. Prices start at £1,475 per dinghy, and you can fit 2 people on it. They're an absolute bargain. Apparently they're hard wearing and they're made in Thailand. Apparently they've got the finest dinghies possible known to man. And if you're from the UK and you want to get all the benefits of coming on a boat, all you've got to do is get on the Channel Tunnel, get yourself over to France, and then come back into the UK on one of those dinghies. Again, there's an offer for the UK citizens. They can get them at the moment for £1,174.50. They're absolute bargain. They're a sponsor of this channel. Thank you, Dingles Dinghies, for sponsoring this video. Much appreciated. Thank you.